Good afternoon, loved ones. I hope that this video reaches you just fine, whatever time of day. It's evening for me, as you can look out my window and see it's pitch black out there. It's the time for the night crawlers. In any event, I hope all is well with you all. I am having a relaxing drink at the end of a long day. It says Remy, but it's really not. It's like some Jack Daniels and ginger ale, something like that. I'm trying to explore my drinking palate because I really don't know a lot about liquor. So I decided that whiskey would be the task tonight because I'm trying to bring a vibe to this channel, to this group. And the name, as you can see, is the Chitty Chitty Chat Room, right? So we get down with the chitty chat in here, the chitty chitty chat chat, chitty chitty chat chat, right? So, welcome to the chitty chitty chat chat. If you don't drink, come in sober, leave feeling tipsy. If you drink, come in feeling tipsy, leave feeling smashed. You know what I'm saying? However you do what you do. But this is something I'm trying. I'm gonna try like a different liquor every now and then. I'm not a huge drinker. I'm just trying to be more social and know how I want to handle myself socially. I don't want to be that lush or that loud drink or the tipsy chick that's like, hey, can you get, I don't want to be that chick, right? So I gotta know how I respond to these different alcohols. And again, tonight's task is good old Jim Beam. It's a whiskey. I know nothing about whiskeys. I just decided to start there because it's a good old American classic. You hear a lot about Jim Beam. So, that's a nice drink. It's decent. It's probably not my drink of choice. It's decent. It's got a nice buzz, I will say that. So I could see why, Kentucky or Canadian bourbon or whatever this is, you know what I'm saying, it would be a choice. I could get it. I see it. But tonight's conversation is about conflict in the dating world. Me as a person, I started the game kind of different. I married my children's dad. I have 3 children, and I married their dad when I was like 19. So we were together from 16 onwards till I was like 30. So the first part of my life, I was a mother, a wife, and I was committed to those roles, and those were the roles that I played in life. So dating came secondly. So I had to figure out the rules of dating because I went into dating as a wife-husband mindset, like, yo, you're my husband, I'm your wife type thing, you know what I mean? Because I started backwards. I didn't really date a lot of people before I married my children's dad. So coming from that perspective of kind of getting the flow of things backwards, because I think you're supposed to date and experience and do different things when you're younger, so that when you're older, you know what you want and you can pursue that productively. However, again, the tables were switched to me. Moved down here, single parent, 3 kids, still a kid myself, just not knowing that. Thinking I knew it all and had all the answers, and could. So far from it, people. So far from having any of the answers, really. A lot of pain was caused through that process of me feeling bitter and jilted and rejected and all the things that I felt through this divorce. Even though I filed for the divorce, I still felt these things. I felt like my husband failed me. I felt like I did something wrong, which, there's fault on both ends. However, I've learned to take responsibility for the things that I need to correct and let the other person worry about their stuff, because until I can correct my stuff, there's no need for me to be concerned about what that person has to do or what that person has going on. I'm going to just adjust the volume here, y'all. I wanted some tunes, but it's a little bit overpowering here. Love Maxwell, but just a little too much right now. So in any event, as I decided to go on a spiritual and emotional journey to grow as a person, I realized I was not perfect, y'all. And that was like a blow to the mind. Like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer in the head, like boom. it was crazy to realize that I had so many different beliefs and feelings and emotions that were just not founded. They were just not logical. That was just my own little selfish ass world, right? So once I came to this conclusion, I really started to invest and do some work into myself. And I realized that the guys that I was dating, that, let's just say, was not a happily ever after outcome, because it was positive, all of it in the end, because each thing made me a better woman. Each thing showed me a different experience. Each person showed me a different experience to know more about life and myself. Each person taught me something else about myself. So it was an experience and a journey that I absolutely had to go on. Like the good, the bad, the ugly, the bitch I'll slash your tires. I had to go through it for real, because it was a part of everything that made me the person that I am happy to be today. Today, I am happy to be me. At that time, I was miserable and didn't even know it. I knew it, but didn't know it was me, y'all. I thought it was everybody else gunning for me, coming for me. You know what I'm saying? I had all these enemies, frenemies, and it was me. I was my biggest enemy. And I think that is what we face, a lot of people today in the dating world. I think we haven't taken the time to soul search ourselves to see who we are before we want to be presented to someone else and make them be what we need them to be. Let's see who we are to see what we truly need and what we think we need, because oftentimes there are two different sides of the same thing. So when I went on that journey and I found these things out, I came to this conclusion that a lot of people are suffering from this and don't even realize it. You know what I mean? It's a lonely world, and the world that we live in teaches us to feel any type of way but what we really feel. What is acceptable is currency and stunts and drama, and a lot of people mistake love and drama, and they're just not really the same thing. They're really two different things, but a lot of people really get high on that dramatic emotion because they have not experienced what love really feels like. And so that's their best simulation to love. It's something that they yearn for. However, they haven't experienced. However, they have experienced this dramatic situation that gets them high, but it doesn't necessarily fulfill them with the love that they're looking for. And a lot of people trade that out and mistake that for love. A lot of people have gotten accustomed to that, and I think that's what this world teaches us, to get accustomed to not being loved. Because think about it. If you're loved, you're happy, crime goes down, employment goes up, because when you're happy and you have something in your life that you're happy about, you want to keep it protected. So that's a motivation to get up there and get a job, people. I'm telling you. So you have to break free from what the world is teaching you and really truly seek out yourself and learn to love yourself. Learn to soul search you in your entirety. Like, go through you. You're good, you're bad, you're ugly, and make your bad and your ugly good. That to me is the key. That has been my motivation and focus the whole time, to find what I consider the bad or the ugly and make it a good trait. So let's just say, for example, you have anger issues. It means you're aggressive, or you can be. So let's see if we can take that aggressiveness and make that applicable to a career, a job, a way that maybe you benefit from being a personal trainer, because with that aggressiveness, you're gonna either scare the hell out your clients or you're gonna push them to do what you're talking about. So you gotta find it how to flip that and make that negative a positive, so that you're happy with all of you. And, oh my gosh, y'all, I thought I died the glass over. So that you're happy with all of you. I'm gonna take a sip on that, right? So that you're happy with all of you, and you're not looking for someone else to fulfill that piece of happiness that you're missing, because you've explored you from top to bottom, and you know who you are and what you like and what you don't like, what you will take and what you won't take. And I think the conflict in relationships will go down if we as people learn to go through this process. I do apologize, y'all. I should have turned notifications off. I'm new to this, so please bear with me. And, you know, if you see a tip, please put it in the comments. I like constructive criticism because it helps me to be a better person. So if you see a way that you can help me in this video, please let me know. I'm just doing what I know to do here until someone teaches me differently or I learn to do better. So it's going to be an experience of growth. If you will just grow with me, it is what it is. So back to the point. When you find that fulfillment in yourself, you don't look at it externally. You don't feel like, oh, I need a girlfriend, I need a boyfriend to make me complete. You're already complete. You really want someone to share this fun life you've created for yourself with. That's what you really want when you get to a place of loving yourself, where you're complete no matter where you're with the gang or you by yourself and you are the gang, right? Because when it's me, I am the gang, yo. I look forward to my time to myself. Like every day, I require at least 1 hour to myself just to chill with me, because I love my energy and I build me up and I hype me up. I am my hype man, my own cheerleader. So I don't need that external cheerleader. I don't need someone to say, oh, hey, sugar. You know, I don't need that. I have that for me when I look in the mirror and I'm like, hey, sugar. I have that for me, right? So when it comes to the external, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone who compliments me. I'm looking for the gold foil to my beautiful invitation, right? Because I'm already complete. I'm a whole person. I'm a whole ass person. So, and not to say I don't have anything to work on. I still work on me every day. Every day I wake up, live to be better and be better and better and better and better and better. It will never be a desire for me not to want to be better. So, my desire for my soulmate, my what I call my future Mr. Me, my significant other, is to someone who compliments me as a person now that I know who I am and what I want. Someone who's going to be a partner, who's going to hustle with me to get this cash out here, because there's plenty of cash to be gotten, right? And I need you know what I'm saying? I need a Clyde, yo. So I need someone who's going to hustle with me, respect me, and do all the things that come with love at the end of every day. And share this beautiful journey with me, yo, to see the beautiful sights that I want to see the lights of what is it, the Borealis, I can't think of the name of it, y'all. I think it's in Norway, where the northern lights, where the sky is green and blue and different colors. You know, the pyramids, that's gonna be some spooky shit. I need a partner in crime for that, right? So my idea of a partner, a significant other, is not based on something that I'm lacking. It's adding to what I already have. I have everything I need to be me. I need someone or I want someone that's gonna make being me a smidgen better. You know what I mean? Just a smidgen more fun, add a little pizzazz to it, not make the whole situation. I don't want to make his situation either. I want to be the icing on the cake, but I don't need to be the whole cake. So because if I gotta be the whole cake, then I can't fulfill what I need, because I can't be both for both people. You got one and one. It's two people come together as one, but you gotta be a one to be a one. You know what I mean? So, I hope you understood what I just explained there. Sometimes with this in my head, Lord, it just can come out so many different ways. In any event, I think if we saw the internal conflict of needing to know who we are and what we want, we won't have as much conflict with each other, because I think that conflict comes between people trying to take you in a direction and the world trying to take you in a direction and you needing to go a whole different direction. I think that conflict, that divide comes there when the world and people are pulling you, and yourself, your true inner self that you're not in touch with, is pulling you, and that creates that conflict. So quite naturally, if you are conflict or you are conflicted, you're going to have that to give. And I think a lot of us are conflicted and we have a lot of that to give. I know at points in my life, people, I had a lot of confliction to give. So, you know, I feel like work on yourself. Whatever you do is a higher power. For me, it's God, and I pray. And I do positive affirmations. And I don't worry as much as I used to. I have more faith now. And that's really working for me. I can say that's a good formula. By the grace of God, I don't have to have this to go to bed, but by the grace of God, it feels pretty good. So, I'm sorry if I'm ever blasphemous and don't know it. But in any event, people, beautiful evening. Thank you for the chitty chat. Let me know what you think. I am going to take comments on my Instagram and comments in the comment section down below. Again, I am open to your constructive criticism. Let me know what you think. Your ideas on the chitty. Maybe we can do a rebuttal video. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to this, but I feel like there's a lot that needs to be said to heal our community and bring us together, because we are divided, because we are conflicted. We all want love, whether we want to admit it or not, whether we're open to it or not, whether we can even see it or not. That is the main desire in the world. We all want to be loved. We all want to be special to someone or something. And, you know, when you're conflicted, it's hard to figure that out. And again, I feel like the whole world is conflicted right now. So it's easy to be caught up in these conflictions and not see it, and not even recognize that this is an issue or a thing. I appreciate your time, people, as always. I appreciate my loved ones' time. I appreciate you taking the time to check me out. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Be open and be honest. That's my only request for my channel. Be open and be honest. If that's what you really feel, stand behind what you really feel. Okay? Y'all have a beautiful evening. Peace, love, and joy.